Hi there, we are here wishing you a good health and happiness always. Today, my friends and I from DLS5B are going to present the mini project. The mini project title is Mental Health During COVID-19 Pandemic. These are the group members. Start from me. My name is MAISARAH binti ABDUL. My number matrix is 10DLS19F1016. And these are other three members, which is NURUL AISHAH ALIA binti FADZIL, Aien Batrisyia binti AZLAN, and QATRUNNADA binti RAHIM. We will be presenting the survey result of mental health during the COVID-19 pandemic. Firstly, I am going to present about the demographic information. The table beside shows the data of gender and age among the respondents. The table illustrates the demographic information of the respondent of a survey that conducted by us. The demographic data were gathered namely according to gender and age. The total number of respondents in this survey is 50 people in total. This survey is majority conquered by female, as the table shown the quantity of female respondents are 40 people. That means 80%. Meanwhile, the number of male respondents entirely 10 people. That means 20%. Next, the age of the respondent. The highest rate goes to the age of range 10 to 20 years old, which got 37 response with 74%, while the lowest rate of range is 31 to 40, which involve only one respondent. This followed by 21 to 30 years old with 10 people with 20%, and range of 41 to 50 with 2 respondents, which is 4%. In the final description, female is the lead of the survey with 80%. Next is the bar graph. This graph illustrates the current mindset among the respondents. The vertical of the bar graph is labeled as the number of people. Meanwhile, the horizontal axis is classified as a mindset scale. The number of respondents involved in this data is 50 people. The mindset scale is divided into 5 phases that is arranged by poor, self-optimal, neutral, average, and positive. If you look at this graph, you will notice that there are 2 bars that hits the same highest score, that is 17 people in neutral and average scale respectively. In contrast with the poor scale, which only valued 1%, shown the positive scale is substantially lower compared to average and neutral scale, whichever means that the number hits positive mindset is 8 people, followed by the suboptimal scale is fractionally lower than the positive scale that values 7 people. Overall, we can see clear that mostly of the respondents have neutral and average scale of the mindset. Next, I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Good morning to everyone and my lecturer. My name is Aien Batrisyia binti Muhammad Azlan, and my metric number is 10DLS19F1048. So today I would like to present about the data given. First, we have the bar graph show about the knowledge of mental health. As you can see, there are 4 types of mental health, which is first, depression, anxiety disorder, bipolar affective disorder, paranoid, and eating disorder. According the bar graph shows the data of the knowledge of mental health. As we can see, there are 44 people who knows about the depression. Next, the anxiety disorder has 37 people. It means they are fractionally lower than depression. Then, the bipolar disorder has substantially lower, which is the people who know about this mental health only 17 people. Meanwhile, paranoid have 18 people. The last is about the eating disorder. The people who know about this has many 23. It is far higher than paranoid and bipolar disorder. In the conclusion, the people should know about the mental health. It is because we can learn and help to determine how we can handle the stress related to others and make the healthy choice. Next, I would like to share with you guys about pie charts given. Okay, based on the pie chart represent the people diagnosed with mental health that has response by the 50 respondents. As we can see, the pie chart above are showing the percentage of the responses. 50% respondent choose maybe. It has slightly lower than respondent who choose no. Next, there are 80 respondents who choose yes. It was much lower than respondent who choose maybe and yes. Okay. In summary, mental health can affect anyone regardless of your age, gender, geography, income, background, and others. Lastly, I will talk about the respondent appetite rate. Based on the bar graph shows the respondent appetite over 2 weeks. There are 5 types of appetite rate, which is very poor, poor, average, good, and excellent. As you can see, 3 respondents has rate very poor about their appetite. Meanwhile, who choose poor has 9 respondents. It means they are fractional lower than respondents who choose good as their appetite rate. Next, the respondent who choose excellent has great deal lower than good, which is they has 6 respondents. Okay, the conclusion of this graph is appetite is very important to the people because as a human, we have to eat to maintain the energy levels. So that is from me. Thank you. So I will pass to my friend.
Hello ma'am, my name is QATRUNNADA binti Abdul Rahim. My matric number is 10DLS 19 So I would like to present the data in a pie chart graph. According the pie chart indicates the respondent on their difficulty of respondent to fall asleep. The pie chart slices are representing the response, whether it is not at all, several day, nearly every day, and every day based on the survey. As we can see from the pie chart above, the percentage of respondent answer not at all is slightly higher than the percentage of respondent answer nearly every day for difficulty sleeping problem. The biggest segment of the chart, which made up of 48% from the total respondents, are voting for several days. Meanwhile, the smallest segment, which only consists 6%, are voting for every day. The conclusion: majority of the respondents having difficulty sleeping is several days or a few times only. So the data on the difficulty respondent who have difficulty sleeping is well shown in the pie chart because we can see the percentage that has been divided by category. Next, based on the donut chart below show the hours of respondent sleep per day. We can see this donut chart representing the response, whether it is 7 to 9 hours, 4 to 6 hours, and 2 till 3 hours. The percentage of respondents who sleep 4 to 6 hours per day is the highest at 66%, while the percentage of respondents who sleep only 2 till 3 hours per day is 24%, and respondents who sleep 7 to 9 hours per day is the lowest, which is only 10%. So that's all from me. Now I will pass to my friend. Thank you.
My name is NURUL FADZIL, number matric 10 DLS 191046. And I'll be presenting the pie chart about average thought of self-harm. The pie chart is about the respondent thought of better death and self-harm. The pie chart is divided into 4 parts: that is not at all, several days, nearly every day, and everyday. From the pie chart, it is clear that the majority of the respondents do not have much thought about self-harm, while the 40% of the respondents thought about self-harm in several states. The everyday thought is slightly lower than the nearly everyday thought. Thus, we already know that the majority of the respondents doesn't have any thought at all about self-harm. Next, I'm presenting about this bar graph. The bar illustrates the respondent appetite over 2 weeks. The vertical axis of the bar graph is labeled as the number of the people, while the horizontal axis is classified as the mental health rate. As you can see, the mental health rate can be divided into 4 rates, that is poor, suboptimal, average, and positive. If you look at the bar graph, you can notice that the highest bar among them is the positive rate. In contrast, with the poor rate which only value 1, it is shown that the suboptimal rate is somehow lower than the average rate. However, the positive rate scored 22 people and followed by average, which is subsequently lower with number hits 10 people. In short, we can see that majority of the respondent mental health rate is positive. As we can see, the highest bar has 21 number of people having trouble in online classes. Meanwhile, the problem of work is the lowest value, which are 2 people. The personal matter is subsequently higher than problem of money, which represent value of 12 and 6 respectively. Lastly, family problem have value of 4 that is marginally lower than pandemic problem that 5 people face. So we can say that the overall respondent problem is more to online classes.